Hey guys. Hey, will you be ready? You gonna start your live? Get ready. You don't have any pockets, do you? It's like $5. You didn't find too many money eggs, so I got a few more. You want me to put it in the house? Can I put it in your baseball bag? You don't want it, do you? I'll give it to your mama. Okay.
Here. Here. Go on, babies. Go in. so naughty. Wait, try and get back in the stand. Come on. All right.
Baby Easy, she's so cute. I'm gonna move it down a little bit lower so you can see them as they run around. Good morning, Irma. Good morning. Good evening, Basil. You babies are all being so crazy. Hold up in the tripod. Sorry, baby got its head stuck in the tripod corner. You've got to get on my back. Who's on my back? Okay, guys, I'm gonna take your lamb. And some baby goat food. Hey, will you make it get pancake and nutmeg out so I can... What? Oh, you're still getting babies? Okay. Okay, you got your ramp set up. This is baby Louise. Oh, hi Norma, happy Easter. Oh, thank you, they are cute. We need some Easter bunny ears. Oh, you're pulling my hair. It is Miss Pepper, she is biting my hair over and over. Oh, that's not very nice, Pepper. Buddy, I just gave you a bottle like 2 hours ago. And I gotta milk a goat before you can have your next bottle. Gotcha! Oh, Miss Meringue, you caught Meringue. She sure looks pretty. That is meringue, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that took a while.
Wow, meringue looks beautiful right now.
Okay, that's all of them.
Good job, William.
That's really sweet.
Meringue and Chiquita. Sorry, it's not screwed in, I think. Oh, okay, it's missing the screw. I did see that. So I have to pop it back in there. Miss Sparkles. No, no, no. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Happy Easter. All the babies are getting big. Sure was a pretty day here in Indiana. Nice and warm, no rain. Sparkles. Kind of had a long day today. At midnight, I was down in Southern Virginia. Well, on my way to Greensboro, North Carolina. And then we drove all night and made it home like at 8:45 a.m. I judged a show, a 3-ring show in Blackstone, Virginia yesterday, and I got there about 8:15 a.m. I'm sorry, 9:15 a.m. and then I left around 9:30 p.m. So it was like a really long day. A lot of really, really nice goats though. I don't know how many they had altogether. I haven't added them up. I'm thinking probably around 300. Sparkles, you're not being nice. My own version of goat yoga going on. Maybe Easy is climbing all over my back. Hello, Bobbies. Pepper. Are you hungry again? You're always hungry.
Babies.
All the babies out. It doesn't look like there's that many goats in the big pen.
No. Mom, I looked at Beauty and she had had white inside of her mouth. I feel like she bit blue or something.
What? That's
Yeah.
weird.
I know. Hey.
Bye, Chris. Have a good night. Ooh. Don't be muddy. I honestly think that they're the funniest on the ramp because they they kind of play king of the mountain while they're up there. It's kind of sitting on the rock. I don't know if it'll hold you, William. Hi, Candace. Happy Easter. They are funny. They are like just bottled up energy, honestly. Never stop. Go, 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 go.
Look at Rowdy's babies.
Oh, they're sleeping. They're so tired. Have some of the younger babies are taking a nap.
Baby, stop pulling your hair. Come on. Baby, don't go.
This buckskin doe is a very big bully. She usually pushes everyone off the ramp. William, you pushed her off the ramp. Oh, baby, easy went up.
Hey, come here.
I think I'm gonna move the ramp down so it's a little more steep. Sorry, Basil. Maybe if we move this. Okay, babies. There you go. Gotta get down, William, so they can go up.
Oh, I'm trying to.
Look at baby Easy. She's trying to put big Frosty down. Seriously, she's one of the littlest does and trying to pick on some of the oldest
I
does.
have an idea.
They love climbing on these rocks. Little baby Olive. Like, I have not seen you in 2 days.
Because it's vintage.
William, look who I have. I have baby Clove.
So cute.
I feel like the overhead lighting's like a little harsh in here. We're getting a lot of shadows. Let me add this light. That seems like it adds a lot more light. I really want to hold Olive, but I can grab her. I'm very scared.
Oh, how did you get her? Mother. Hi, babies.
I think this baby is just one of the cutest. Her name is Olive. She doesn't really have much white. She's very much a buckskin. She's got a little bitty white spot spot on her belly. That's actually not that small. It's pretty big, but from the side, it looks small. It's more on the bottom of her stomach. It's so cute. They do like that. Did you make them get down, William? Where'd they all go? So right now we have 25 babies here. We've had 32 born since January. 7 of them have gone to their new homes, and we have 7 more does due through May. So kind of on the home stretch of our kidding season, and it's been our biggest kidding season so far. And honestly, we have had a ton of doelings. It's actually been a very big doe year for us, which is kind of rare, but very exciting. Who's on my back, William? Oh. We've had 20 doelings born, 12 bucklings. They're eating my hair, guys. I feel like my hair is gonna lose tons of inches. Okay, you guys gotta stop. No, you're giving me split ends. Which one is the craziest? Probably not a baby. Probably a full-grown doe. Actually, the oldest doe in this barn, I would say she is the craziest, and her name is Tiny Dancer.
Girls are good every time she gets mad.
Yeah, she's either full of anxiety or full of rage.
If you close the door on her, she'll just go.
Yeah, she does do that all the time.
It's so weird.
I see LeBron James and Michael Jordan there. Hi, Brittany. Are they for sale? I am selling a few bucklings and some older does. I'm keeping pretty much all of my doe kids from this year because last year I used some new bucks that I haven't really gotten a whole lot of daughters from. And I'm really excited to see how they turn out and looking for improvements when it comes to, these are dairy goats, so a lot of emphasis is placed on udders and mammary systems. So I'm looking for some improvements in those areas. So we bought a couple new bucks in the past few years, so we're hoping to see how those daughters turn out. We're getting ready to head into show season, so it's pretty much just starting here for the Midwest. Within the next month, things will be going into full swing. So that's really exciting.
Wow. Can't just do that.
Pepper's trying to get my hair again. Cinnamon is yelling at her 3 little doelings. She is dam raising them, which means she's raising them and feeding them by herself. She has triplets this year. She's doing an amazing job. I have not been supplementing them at all. However, the bad thing about that is sometimes they can be very skittish. So we really do have to make a very strong effort to mess with the kids a lot, play with the kids, get them used to people.
Well, the easiest way to get used to people is just sit right up in your mom because they don't get so attached to them that they hate everybody except mom.
Yeah. See, look here, I've got bottle babies, or some of my older goats, a lot of them are also trained on the bottle, even if they're not exclusively bottle fed. And so they are excited to see people. They run up to you expecting a bottle, or at this point, a lot of them are eating grain. A lot of these babies were born in February. So they're just starting to hit about 8 weeks. I had 5 born on March 27th. And then a week later, we had a set of triplets born. And it was my first set of triplet does from one of my own does. Hey, Pepper, that was not nice. So we're hoping to show a few of these this year. I don't really like to take them to shows before they're 4 months old because I don't want to stress them out. I don't want to take a risk of them getting sick. Next month, Frosty will actually already be 4 months old. So I actually had to submit DNA on her sire. Once that goes through, I can register her, get her tattooed, and she'll be open to showing. I mean, you don't see that, you're scaring them. Bottle babies are like climbing all over. They're ready for their next bottle. They're currently getting 3 bottles a day.
Imagine how funny.
This is Baby Easy. Her full name is Easy on the Eyes. And it's actually in our herd name, which is Willful Minis. So the full registered name would be Willful Minis, Easy on the Eyes. You guys are chewing me again. You're chewing my hair. No, 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 no. Okay. So this is one of our does born on March 27th. She's almost completely black. She's very, very pretty.
This is easy peasy lemon squeezy, but we call her lemon.
Yeah. She's related to Easy on the Eyes pretty closely, so she's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, hi Peter. Yep, it's me. Happy Easter. Hopefully you had nice weather there in Colorado. Do they stay small? They do not get as big as a standard size dairy goat. There is a height limit for this breed. They can, at the shoulders or the withers, which is right behind the neck. If they're standing square with the rear legs, the hocks directly underneath the pins, they should be no taller than 22.5 inches as a doe. As a buck, no taller than 23.5 inches. My heaviest buck is, I think, about 115, and my heaviest doe is probably about 95 pounds. When they're pregnant, they're a little bit heavier, but... Sorry, Juniper is over here trying to push down the easel. Do what? Who's our heaviest? Oh, I think it was Chocolate Chip and Easy. I would say it's probably still Chocolate Chip. Even after her triplets, she's still the heaviest. She likes her snacks. What's the monthly cost to sustain all those baby sheeps? So I buy hay once a year, and I live in a good hay area. There's a lot of nice quality hay available. And I kept 40, they weren't all adults, but they were larger kids, some of them. 40 goats over the winter, and I think I spent about $2,000 in hay. And then for grain, probably about $100 a week. But then you have other things like vet bills. If you take them to shows, you have all the infrastructure set up to house them and keep them in the fencing. So it can be a lot of setup costs. But if you only have a few goats, a lot of times they're not eating very much at all. Especially these smaller breeds. If they're not milking, they don't need nearly as much as opposed to if they are in milk. They're going to eat a lot more feed if they're in milk. Currently getting taken down by babies. They're like climbing all over my back. She's a cutie. Thank you. This is Chiquita. She's covered in moon spots, which is not really anything that I breed for, but it's kind of a fun thing to have sometimes. You want, bud? There's a mouse. Why don't you go get the cat and show him? Cat is much better at catching mice than me. This small, tell me free. You could probably find a free goat somewhere. How many hostages? Right now I can't remember if there's 65 goats or 66 goats here right now. You think 66? I've been keeping a log as they're born and as they are sold. But sometimes I forget. I guess I need to write them all down. Hi, Mom. So, moon spots are a colored spot in the hair. Oh. It's okay. A moon spot is a colored spot of hair on top of another color. So a moon spot cannot be white or black. But if you see these kind of gray, moldy-ish colored ones on top of another color, which is gold, those are considered moon spots. And she is absolutely covered in moon spots because her dad is covered in moon spots. Her mom is actually all black and white. Chiquita, can I show him your moon spots? Good girl. Chiquita is quite heavy. So you can see her whole back. She's got a lot of moon spots. Big one on her rump. Actually, her ears both have moon spots. And see your belly. Your belly has moon spots too. You are a spotted girl, Chiquita. And Chiquita is very, very sweet. So this guy, he's very flashy with the black and the white, but these are not considered moon spots since they're black and white. What's the best thing to do with a dead goat? I don't know, maybe you can eat them? Goat meat does taste good. It's very nutritious. It's a very lean meat. These are dairy goats. They're not a meat breed. You can't eat them. They're going to take a lot longer to get to a size that would make it worth it. Hi, Connie. Here is our best grilled window make. Good, she's a cutie, thank you. The white and the black ones are very sweet. I am very partial to the white and the black. At one point, I think I had almost all black and white goats. It was like a little herd of Holstein cows. But since I've added some gold is usually very dominant. Like if you add in a gold buck, you'll get a lot of gold kids. So like Chiquita and Meringue are both very spotted, even though their dam is black and white. Feta is another very, very spotted doe. Excuse me, Chiquita. You see the moon spots on her face. Her dam is also black and white, and she's a half-sister to Chiquita. They have the same dad, but different moms. You guys are absolutely destroying my hair. Can you stop? They're all kind of spreading out. So I think all 25 babies are actually out here in the middle right now. There's 1, 2, 3. These are the bottle babies. You can see they're very rotten. There's a big bunch of does over there. many more does over here. All the big does just ran outside, so I don't know what just happened. Hopefully there's not a gate open. I'm going to guess maybe William took some feed out. There's a couple does over here. This is actually a buckling, and he has blue eyes. This is Sparkles. To me, she looks like one of those white fluffy mountain goats you see like out west in the parks. Because she's like super fluffy. Her mom is Bernicia, and she's also very super fluffy. Pancake is an adult though. And you just asked a question, Pancake. Good job. Sorry, Pancake started a question. So they have their little rock pile here. During the day, they're typically not in this area. They have like an acre that's fenced. And at this point, we've gotten a lot of rain, and it's really green. So they have been out grazing. They were out running. Sorry, Buckling is trying to knock down the easel. Tripod, I mean. They've been out running across the pasture. It was really, really cute to see them. Okay, Basil. Guys, these goats are terrible. They have no manners. They are knocking everything down. Look at this lady. You're chaos. No, not my hair. Not my hair. Oh, did you feed them? I saw them all run out. I was like, William must be feeding them. Hello from Korea. Hello. Rustic Ridge Dairy Goats. Honestly, I feel guilty saying it, but I had 20 does born this year, and I am very tempted to at least grow a majority or all of them out just to see how they turn out. I am a newer herd with Nigerian dwarfs. I've only had these Nigerians for 5 years, and they're a very competitive breed. So with the new bucks that I brought in, I have a lot of high hopes that these kids will be much nicer than the older does that I have. So I will probably be moving some older does to more like a home milker type home or a pet home or a 4-H home, and keeping a lot of the kids. Frosty, are you okay? What happened? Did you get choked? Goodness. You kept all but one. Honestly, great job. At least getting rid of one. But yeah, it takes a lot of time and patience to breed up to a goat that you really, that's really correct and productive, and everything that you're really looking to move your herd towards. Didn't have that many, but still kept almost every doe. So since I've gotten Nigerians 5 years, well actually this year it's now 6 years, I have sold one registered doe so far. There was another doe that I'm not sure if she was a free martin or a hermaphrodite. She was sterile, so she went to a pet home. And yeah, that's it. I've only sold one registered doe, so I am kind of a doe hoarder. I'm in Indiana. It's very competitive, which I know Nigerians are competitive all across the country. But here I feel like there's a lot of really, really nice ones. So, always trying to get better. Hey William, did you put feed outside or just in here? Yeah, if you don't care. There's almost like too many goats just to be in here. I guess William did give them some feed. You can see the current mob.
Can I only do beef milk if you're not?
Oh, no, Daddy just bought feed. Did he not load?
He did not.
Oh, yeah, you can just give him beef pulp and I'll grab the bags here in a minute. I completely agree, Rustic Ridge, especially Nigerians. So what's your ratio this year? Has it been like close to 50-50? Hi, Angel. Yes, that's my son. That's William. He's turning 11 in May, and he's a really big helper with the goats. He milks goats, he'll bottle feed, he feeds them, he catches them. He's actually a really good showman, too. Are you ready for a bottle, ma'am? This was one of my most anticipated breedings of the year. A doe that I had, and she appraised 90. Frosty, honey. You don't sound good. I wonder if she's getting choked on the beef pulp. And so the one thing that I didn't like about her was her front end. At the point of elbow, she kind of was lacking fullness and tightness. So I bred her to a buck, and I have loved all of the front ends on his daughters. And so I actually got a daughter from that breeding, even though in the past he has given us a ton of bucks. He did have a doe from that set of kids, so I am really excited for this pairing. He is. He's very sweet. He's very helpful. He's really fast, so if I need help catching, like, we have some rabbits that kind of roam the goat pen. He's good at catching them. He'll help catch any crazy goats. And if you've had Nigerians, you know some of them can just get a wild spell and then hard to get a handle on. Miss Pancake, are you ready to be milked? So I'm currently milking a couple does twice a day, and all of that milk is going to these bottle BBs that I have. I wish I was getting more milk from them because these bottle babies are eating a ton, and I really like to give them fresh goat's milk. I think that they grow the best on it. I think it's really, the healthiest option for them if you can get it. Sometimes I do have to supplement with cow's milk because a lot of the other does have their own kids that they're feeding. With 9 babies, wow, 6 does and $3. That's a really good rate of does. 66% does and 33% bucklings. Nigerians and Nubians, that's a really good mix. Do you breed for mini Nubians? I have heard that they're very desirable because of the increased milk production, but also a little bit smaller, less feeding, and of course the Nigerians have very high butter fat in their milk, which Nubians do as well. I actually entered a raffle for a Nubian doeling. But it supported a brand new show. William, stop. What are you doing? Who are you trying to get? Did you milk her? She's actually not really full for some reason. I don't know, maybe she is fuller than she looks. When she was walking, she looked a little bit fuller. Where did all you babies go? So last year we ended up with 22 bucklings and 11 does. This year we've had, which I've already said this, 20 does and 12 bucklings. So many, many more does this year. I don't know what's going on, and it's kind of weird because it'll be the same buck. One doe will have triplet does, next doe there'll be triplet bucks. I had another buck that had 2 single buck kids with 2 different does. And then with 2 other does, he had 2 sets of twin doelings. My new buck that I bought last spring has had the most doe kids. I'm trying to remember exactly how many he's had. Puddles, I think he's had 12 doelings. 12 does and 5 bucks. Kind of our little doe fairy. A lot. So we're getting ready for show season. Still a little bit too cold to clip any does. At night, a lot of nights, it's still getting pretty cold. But on May 10th, we're having our very first local show that we're hosting in the Cincinnati area, so we are super excited. I'm not sure how many milkers I'm going to take. Probably 4 or 5 milkers, and not a lot of babies. I don't really like to take babies to shows that they're under 4 months. So, I don't know, we might do 1 or 2 babies. 1 or 2 of the older babies. Okay, I see a lot of people doing it. I've actually judged a few mini Dairy Goat Association shows, and it's kind of funny how you will see such a wide mix. Sometimes they'll take a lot after the Nigerian, sometimes they'll take a lot after, whatever standard they use. I'm not really sure I could handle another breed. And since Nigerians can't be in recorded grade, it kind of makes it hard for ADGA shows. Are you getting sleepy? Are you ready for your battle? I have like a bird in here. It's like a barn swallow. I guess they're getting ready to start doing all their nests. Usually with the cats hanging around, they don't really love to be in the barn. They really drive me crazy. I hate when they start, you know, swooping towards your head. Yep, the River Goat Classic. That's the name of our show. And I'm doing it with my sister-in-law. She is kind of monitoring the entry. She said so far we've had like 125 goats entered. So today is the 20th, so we have what, 20 days, so a little under 3 weeks. I know a lot of people don't really do their entries until 10 days or a week before. Hi DJ, you love goats very much. That's great. Hi Chekos. You are so lazy, you're just piled up in my lap. It is. The show yesterday kind of wore me out, but I think maybe I'm not in practice. It was like 12 hours of straight goat show. I think just traveling to and traveling back made it a little more tiring, but yes, I am excited to show my own goats. I really love watching the kids show. Both my kids do a really good job showing.
I don't know how I slip into that. You're just out, Pancake. Who is this, Frosty?
That's Frosty. And she looks so much like Coconut because they have the same dad. They're actually related on the dam side too. You love eating goats? Goats are very popular. They're widely eaten all over the world. Of course, in the U.S., I don't think they're, as popular as, beef or pork or chicken.
Whoa, please! What just happened?
The board fell down. It scared them all. The mass exodus.
I don't know what happened.
They're all over here like, what's going on? You guys are crazy.
They're always crazy.
They are always crazy. Who are you? Miss Chiquita again.
Chiquita's
Hello.
like Eclipse, but morbid.
What? Oh, she's like Eclipse. Yeah, she is. But she's actually from Minnie and Eclipse is from Tiny.
I know, she's like, wait, what? Her sister's Meringue?
Yeah, Meringue and Chiquita, their mom is Minnie.
And,
Feta and Gouda, their mom is Tiny.
and then
Look how much larger Gouda is than her sister.
Meringue's brother,
I guess she's just a little bit longer.
Meringue's brother, that's like the same as her, related to her too.
Who's Meringue's brother?
Oh, the Meringue duplicated.
That's a girl, dude.
Both? Oh, what about that one? They related? That one and Meringue.
Oh, she's doing the Fleeman response. She had her lip curled up.
Right there and right there.
They both are Mavericks kids. That's why they're all party colored.
Oh.
Moon spotted, I guess. I always call it party colored. Did you know that Gouda was a doe?
Oh, Gouda? Oh.
Yeah, that's Gouda.
Oh, I thought there was a buck that looked like her. Can you stop?
No, Chocolate Chip has the bucks. She had the moon spotted buck, but he was already sold. know, they're eating me, like all my clothes, my hair. They're chewing on everything. How much feed did you give them? Did you do a full bucket?
Yes, I just do it at a time.
Oh, three?
Yeah, and a default.
Oh, all the way to the top?
Yeah.
They ate it fast.
I know, they're so big.
Someone must have squeezed into the mushroom. Okie dokie, guys. Well, I guess we're going to finish feeding them, put them away. Thank you for joining us on Easter with all the baby goats as we hang out. Always enjoy chatting with you. Hope that you have a wonderful week. I am usually live in the morning about 8:30 to 9, so pop in and say hi if you're around. Bye, everyone. Have a good night.